Hi guys, Phil here again with Acoustic Vibes Music. We're sitting here at my workbench and I wanted to give you a couple tricks and tips about changing your strings. What I like to do is make sure that this ball end of the string is actually fully seated against the bridge plate before I start doing anything else. So when I put the string in, I will go all the way in. I'll put my bridge pin all the way in. I will seat, and then I like to pull up on the string to make sure that the ball end is seated. If you see what's going on right now, you see your bridge pin start to pull out a little bit, not a big deal. Just go ahead and press it back in. Double check it when you get your strings up to tension. Not a big deal if it sticks out. Now, when I go up here, a good rule of thumb, not on every guitar, but a lot of guitars, good rule of thumb is that if you are going to this first peg, you're going to need this much string, about the distance from one peg to the other, in order to wrap around the post. So I will go in, get the string all the way in, give it a kink, pull it back. My excess, I pull that up, so when I'm spinning this, it's not going to smack me in the face. I've got this really handy winder right here, which makes work a little bit faster, but you can certainly do it by hand or with a hand winder. I try not to put the string into the nut until I've got tension on the string. Presto changeo. Now we've got one done. What I like to do is go in this direction. I like to go from the post that's closest to the nut and work my way out towards the end of the headstock. When I've done this side, I will start over here and do this way. The reason that I do that is because when you do the posts that are closest to the nut first, this gives you more room to work on the next posts. If I do this one first, that doesn't leave me a whole lot of room with the string in the way for me to work on these next two. When I've got the string up at pitch, and give it a snip, and you're all set. So now we're going to finish up the rest. So one of the things that I really wanted to emphasize, aside from pressing down on these bridge pins and making sure that the ball ends of the strings are seated all the way up against the bridge plate and making sure that the bridge pins are all the way in, I really wanted to stress, if you see each one of these strings goes on the inside of the post and wraps around. All are the same. It's like a mirror on each side. The other thing that I want to pay attention to is that all of these windings go down. So as you are winding around the post, make sure that the string has all the winds going down. This is going to ensure that you have the best tuning stability. This is going to ensure that you have the steepest break angle of the string as it goes over the nut. And it's going to be a lot easier to remove your strings in the future. What I've found is that with most acoustic guitars, there's no need to tie a knot. No need to double pass through the post with the string. The only time that I've found that you need to either tie a knot or to get locking tuners or to affix the string in a more secure way is usually with electric guitars when you have either a tremolo arm or a wiggle stick and you are doing big Eddie Van Halen dive bombs. But most of us aren't doing that with acoustic guitars. No need for tying knots. Give me a call if you got any questions. Thanks.